Ooh, good morning. Happy April 1st, or as we like to call it here in the Lawhorn household, um, the start of the best month ever for two reasons. Number one, um, it's April and my birthday's in April. So this is my birthday month. If you guys want to wish me happy birthday, my real birthday was on April 10th. I'm going to be 22 years old. So that's exciting. Breaking into 22, that's going to be super awesome. And if Miss Hardwick ever told you that I was like 40 or 50, she's wrong. That's just not true. Big 22. The second reason is because April is the month that my mom gave birth to me. So it's just like a really cool month. It's just like a month to celebrate me, like Coda History Month or Mr. Lawhorn History Month. Um, I think Coda History Month sounds better. So that being said, dive in because today I'm making an hour-long video to go over the history of Mr. Longhorn. So it all started on a really warm Friday night, and um, my mom was pregnant with me, and all of a sudden, I was ready to be in the world. So, guys, I'm kidding. April Fools. I'm not going to tell you the whole history in an hour. It's going to take 3 hours. So, pause the video, go get some popcorn. I'll wait. Okay, maybe that's just not for now. Maybe I should just get back to my daily to-do video. Let's do that. I'll make a different video later, like whatever. Okay, so today you have same things to do today as yesterday, but they are like newer or harder or easier, depending on how you look at it. So today you have to answer a crew question. It's on Google Classroom. It's about outdoor lab because I was talking to a student and they were mentioning like, hey, a lot of kids don't get to go to outdoor lab and that really sucks. And I was like, yeah, that does suck, but we got to go. And so I was just feeling really grateful of that time that I got to spend with you guys, especially like kids sneaking food into their dorms or like keeping me up till 10 o'clock at night, making me come see them and make them go to bed. Or that time that a kid got thrown to the ground and another kid ran up on him and wanted to go home. Or the time that Anthony sucked at bows and arrows because he's not as good as me and he never will be. So, yeah, it's just a really fun time. So today the crew question is, what's one good memory you have from outdoor lab? I'll tell you one now, and then I'll tell you one in the crew meeting we're gonna have later. I think my favorite crew or outdoor lab memory was when me and Miss Hardwick got to sit in front of a fire while you guys were all out on a really cold hike the whole day. Um, and so me and Miss Hardwick got to spend 1 hour and just sit and grade the high school leaders in front of a nice huge fire that I built. And I wore cozy socks. I was comfy on that nice leather couch in that haunted cabin um, with the hot tub upstairs and stuff. So it was cool. It was a good one. But you weren't there for that. So I'll tell you more memories later. Now, after you finish that crew question at 9 o'clock, which is in approximately 37 minutes from exactly this moment, you need to pop on to uh, crew Google Meet that we're going to have. And I'll post that link at like 8:45 because some of you are popping in at like 8:45. And I just don't want to talk to you for that long. No, actually, what it is that I'm going to pop it up at 8:45 so that people can get in a little bit early in case they are having trouble. Like yesterday, I know some kids had some trouble with the link and stuff. So making sure that happens. Then, after we hang up that phone, we are going to go and be on EL work. And you have two things to do for EL work. The first thing is read chapter 6 of Flush today. That's a really good chapter because a lot of big stuff happens. I'm just kidding. I have not read that book yet. I'm going to read it tomorrow. I promise. And then we are going to sit down and do some research with some stuff that we're going to be heading towards making a brochure. And you get to put on your art pants and make a brochure that's graphic designy. And who better to teach you that than a really awesome graphic designer that I know? His name is Charles Lawhorn, and he's going to do some guest videos for us. So I'm really excited for that. But this week's just all about research so that you have content to put in there. First rule of graphic design, content is king. So we got to make sure we have good content, because if you just tell a bunch of lies, nobody's going to like you. And after that, we have math. I will post another gym math video. I didn't hit the gym this morning. Today's my day off, but maybe I'll get in there and, flex these biceps. Which reminds me, does anybody have any mice around? Because I really need to feed these pythons. Okay. So you do that math, and I'll help you with that, and that won't be too big of a deal. I also posted a schedule that I'm going to be available throughout the day. I'm usually available from 8 to 3 with like a lunch break in there. And then sometimes I'm directly available so that you can contact me immediately. And sometimes I'm just going to be checking my email periodically so that I can be planning or working with Ms. Hardwick. Or today I have a staff meeting with all of 5th grade because Mr. Jordan misses seeing my beautiful face. So that's cool. Just a few things I want to remind you of. A lot of you are saying, hey, the video is not working. The video is only okay. My YouTube videos and the YouTube videos I put up for EL are only good for you to watch if you log in and you're logged in under your Google account. If you're not logged in under your Google account, then on your iPad, you can't watch it. That's the way the iPad's set up. They don't want you watching things that we don't approve of. And I always approve of videos that I'm in. Then after that, you also need to remember that you have to wear clothes, appropriate clothes, to our Google Meets and mute your microphones. If you don't mute your microphones, everybody can hear everything that's going on in your house. And that's awkward for us and probably awkward for you. And it's irritating. So if you don't mute it, I'll mute you. And when you don't mute you and I mute you and you keep unmuting you, I'm going to kick you out. So make sure that you're muting. Cool. Awesome. Have a good day, and I'll put another video out tonight.